So I am not even calling this a bonus upload. This upload is simply to address a couple of things. And first and foremost, thank you, the real ones. The ones that have been here since day one, and the ones who subscribed an hour ago, and the ones in between. You are all the real ones, the ones that listen, the ones that support me. All 40,000 of you guys. I consider us a family. I started this channel because I was looking for the truth. For me. And then I said, then I will share what information I find or what theories I have or come across with you guys. And then I have a platform for you guys to share. I have one friend that has a channel that is similar to mine, meaning that he researches Dogman, Bigfoot, cryptids, paranormal. That's James, or Dark Waters. Any other channel I really don't pay attention to. Not because I don't like them, because I don't have time for that. I'm literally working in this room or elsewhere anywhere between 12 to 16 hours a day, sometimes even longer. There's been days that I've fallen asleep right here and woken up, not even taken a shower, just went and made a cup of coffee and started to work again. The lab work on this very interesting grayish black with specks of brown in it hair and tissue. I'm here to address that. I've received 4 different emails, and I've seen a couple different comments stating that I need to send this to another YouTube channel to have them be part of this. No, I don't. Just because that channel or many channels have more subs than I do or any other people do, doesn't make them an expert. It doesn't make them any more knowledgeable. It means they have kind of had more exposure on YouTube. That's it. That's honestly all that means. And for some reason, some people just can't grasp that concept. It's a very simple concept. Oh, you've got 200,000 subscribers. You must be an expert. No. What if you don't have a YouTube channel and you've studied these things for 60 years? Coonbo Baker. That man is the closest to an expert. And he doesn't have a channel. So please stop telling me or saying that I should send this to another channel that I don't even know. I don't even watch other channels. So why would I send it to a channel that's, in my eyes, in it for the money because they have 1, 2, 3 different channels and they work with other people that are just like them in it for the money. That's just my view. I mean, and I'm not mentioning any names, but when someone starts multiple channels and this and that, to me, that just says, hey, I'm in it for the money. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm just stating the fact that I'm not sending this. The guy out of Colorado, if he wanted it to go anywhere else, he would have sent it to them. He sent it to me. He sent it to me because he had caught 2 episodes a year ago when I was looking into the woman who was killed by a bear in Colorado and agreed with what I said. That's it. And he subbed. And he said, I don't even watch your channel daily, Jeff. I'm sorry, I don't. He goes, but I'm too busy. I'm a rancher. That's awesome. Thank you for subbing to the channel. Thank you for that. Thank you for the time that you do watch my channel. Thank you for choosing me to send this information to. So I'm not sending it anywhere, so please stop asking. And just because someone has more subscribers and more views doesn't make them an expert. They're a YouTuber. That means they have more exposure. Doesn't matter if they live in the woods and if they do this, if they do that, if they... I don't... Do you even know? I mean, does anybody even know who that person is? Does anybody know who I really am except for the fact that you see me every day and that I put uploads out every day? But you can get... What you can gather from that is I'm a very hard worker. But other than that, no. You don't know exactly who I am except for what I tell you. So no one really knows who someone is on YouTube except that persona that they portray. For some reason, people have lost that kind of concept. First and foremost, I'm going to address a couple of things about this. People are like, oh, it's going to come back negative. It's going to come back this. It's going to come back that. I'm not in it for the money, guys. I'm in it for the truth. And you know what? The two people that are involved in this are the same way. One is a veterinarian. There are exactly 46 veterinarian offices within a 60-mile radius. The tissue and hair sample got sent 2 hours away in a completely different state in Vermont at a P.O. box that we had someone open for us so we could get this sent there. Then we met there. We split it up. There was a chunk about that big with tissue. And we split it up between the three of us. And I said we should split that up and then hide it. You take your piece, you keep yours, do what you need to do, hide it. Don't keep any at your home. I'm keeping one piece at my home because I want to show you guys what it looked like. I did not take any of the tissue with me, thank the Lord, because this is stinky enough. So we got it. My friend who I've known for 30 years, that's another thing. I only trust these people. Why would I trust another YouTube channel that I don't even know? I don't know these people. Because they have more subscribers, I should trust them. That makes them an expert. No, it makes them entertaining. That's it. It makes them have more exposure. They've had more exposure. It'll make them an expert. So, my friend who's a veterinarian, I met him 30-something years ago. We were at a skate park in Saratoga, New York. And we hit it off. Interested in the same stuff. You know? Hang on a second. That same friend, introduced me to this book. William Cooper's Behold the Pale Horse. I introduced him to the Orentia Foundation. And he and I have been friends and talked about cryptids and paranormal and everything else for the longest time. My other friend, I've known since I was 21, so 20-something years now. And he's got the same views as me and my other friend. So I trust this person who has access to labs. And he has figured out a way of getting things done. And like I said, you know what? he has actually calculated a way of getting things done under the radar of things, even if there was, here's the deal. If the government wanted to come in, they would have come in and stopped it on day one when I started talking about Carl and him finding tissue. They would have approached me immediately. They haven't. I was out shoveling my freaking driveway. I haven't seen any cars. Nobody follows me. All right. When the answers come back, and I showed my friend, the veterinarian, what some people were saying, and he laughed. Because you know what? There have been people out there that have said, I found hair on a piece of barbed wire, and I sent it to a lab. And guess what? 10 days later, it came back inconclusive. Or it came back this. Well, two things my friend told me. If it was on barbed wire, unless there was a piece of tissue or a follicle attached, they didn't get anything, because you're not going to get an accurate DNA from a piece of hair. That's why, thank the Lord, there was tissue and follicle with this. And he's an expert at this. He has been doing this he's been a veterinarian for, God, almost 20 years, if not 20. So he knows what to do. Also, I don't know the whole thing of why I need to send this to another channel. If it's, I don't know, because this person or these people don't have faith in me. Because I only have 40,000 subs. Well, those 40,000 are the real ones. Those 40,000 are you guys. The ones that have been here since the beginning and the ones that have been here an hour ago. You are all the real ones. We're a family here. But I will tell those couple of people that apparently lack faith in me, even though I put 2-3 videos out a day and I'm constantly researching and constantly working, and I'm one of the only people that research these strange animal attacks. And I say one of the only people because there are other channels out there now starting to copy what I do, and all the more power to them, but whatever. You're 6 months, a year late. There's people coming up making videos about Brenda Hamilton like it just happened. Good for you. Anyway, I'm 46. I'm book smart. I'm street smart. I'm very intelligent, and I have faith in my own intelligence that I don't need to go to a YouTube channel. If I was going to anyone, I'd go to Tim Baker. So anyway, I'm not sending it to anyone, so please stop telling me I need to send it to another channel. Maybe it's because this person wants that channel to get more exposure because they're swinging on their nuts. I don't know. But I don't swing on nuts. I want to give you guys the truth, and that's all. That's it. Do I care about anything other than the truth? No. No, I really don't. Did I ever expect this channel to grow? No. I never did. I never thought this channel would grow. I look at my daughter on a daily basis and I tell her, it still amazes me. It blows my mind that I have so many people backing me. And that's why I feel like I have to give that effort, that extra push to give you guys more information, and not just sharing narrated encounters or interviews, but really looking into things too. Because that puts me away from just a YouTuber to a researcher. And when we get the information on this, I'm going to share it with you guys immediately. It was sent out to 2 labs. And It was sent out to 2 labs 2 different times. So there was going to be 4 different things. And right now I don't care, because you know what? If any of it do get intercepted and none of them match up, then I'll know. But I'll always have more. See, I'll always have little slivers of more, and my friends will too. So we will eventually, if we don't get it, we will get it. I've talked to my dad about this, who 20-year retiree from the Navy. The man's a genius. He was a math genius with the United States Navy. He worked in their intelligence division. He was super smart guy. And I discussed this with him. And I said, should I be worried? And he said, no. And I said, okay. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with this hair. All right? It came from Vermont. We split it up. I literally, funny, crazy thing, I drove, pulled over like I had to pee, walked out into the woods, marked my spot where I was so I know exactly where it is, double bagged this. It was already in one of these little frickin' snack bags, double bagged that so it's 3 times bagged, and put it under a rock. No one's gonna find that. I don't care who you are. No one was even behind me. There was no, and if they were, they got it. But you know what? There's 8 more pieces. 8 more. So I have faith in myself. I have faith in my friends. I have friends. I have a friend who does this, James Starkwaters. If he wanted me to send him a piece, I'd send him a piece so he could check it out. That's probably the only person I would. Do I want to? No, not really. Do I think he'll ask me to? No, I don't. Because he knows I wouldn't do that to him. That's a respect thing. That's why I respect him. I'm not dissing any other channels. I'm not saying any channel's better than any other channel. I'm just saying because someone has more subs doesn't make them an expert. It means they've had more exposure. And please, one person has commented about 10 times and emailed me 3, and I've not responded to him, and I usually respond to everyone immediately. If you're watching this, stop swinging. Stop swinging on the nutsack, because I ain't sending it. The only people that are going to get the information are you. The real ones, day 1 to an hour ago and in between. That's what makes this channel whole. You guys. Truth for me first, and then I share it with you. That's the chain, I guess. But I wanted to share this with you so you knew what was going on. So if anyone didn't have any kind of faith in me, that I hope this is a reassurance, because I have 100% faith in myself and my 2 friends that we really talked about this and decided how to do it correctly. And that's really what this upload's about. So thank you. Stay safe. And have faith. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, did I say that? You can't get DNA unless there's tissue. If you just got a piece of hair and there's not a follicle, and yeah, I did. So, yeah, that's it. Be safe. Have faith. Make your own decisions. Don't believe everything you hear. I mean, you don't even believe anything without researching it, okay? That's the bottom line. Don't believe anything unless researching it. And remember, just because someone has that many views and that many subscribers doesn't make them an expert. It means they've had exposure. It means they're doing well for themselves. But me, I'm trying to separate myself from that. That's why I will continue to narrate. I will continue to interview. But my research, looking into these cases, looking into that, looking into doing paranormal. If I was greedy and wanted to do this, I would have started a paranormal channel. But I didn't want to. I just wanted to combine it all in one show because it's all important. So be safe, guys. I'm being safe. You be safe. Thank you for all your support. And if I offended anybody, it's on you. It's not on me. I'm just giving you guys the truth.